So I just wanted to showcase a quick thing that, I don't know if you call it an issue, but an issue that I ran into with so far two of my GMPs, not really GMPs, but GMP bodies at least. These right here are the front body pins that some GMPs come with. I don't know if they're starting it new or if it's just something on aftermarket bodies. This was actually a complete gun. When I purchased it, I stripped all the furniture off of it because I'm selling the furniture to get ones that I actually like. And I went over and switched it to this body pin right here. This is a JG pin that happens to be just a little bit too short, but anyways, I didn't want this pin just because it has an Allen screw in there that you can that you tighten. And obviously what that does is this centerpiece expands like that and keeps it in place. So in order to just get it out, you don't need a punch pin or anything like that, or at least no huge amount of force to get it out. So when I put this on, and just cover it on there. Okay, there we go. Oops. Yep, just putting it on. Okay. So hopefully I can showcase this, but what there is here is there's quite a bit of space. I know this is just all shadows. It appears on camera, so you can't. It's actually not picking up the bolt in there, but I can kind of shift it over like this. So I mean, I noticed this. I mean, not just right away, but when I was checking just for nozzle alignment originally, and noticed that it was too far one way. So this isn't anything new to me. I just thought this was just on a previous gun, but this is actually the second gun I found it on. The first gun that I found it on of mine is this, which had the same issue, and I found it the same. This is a zombie killer body. It came with the same bolt that you saw, or front receiver pin with the Allen. And checking this, it was too far one way. So what I had to do on this one, not hard or anything, just, I mean, this is just, it's kind of something to look out for. You can kind of see there's some material there on that left side, just left in between the the upper receiver and the lower receiver. There's just some material there. And that material is all on the one side just so the nozzle is centered down the outer barrel. In addition, just on this particular body, I'll go over this, there's a lot of slot back here, so as you were to wiggle this, I mean, if you were to just do this, even just wiggle the gun, you could, I mean, it would just clackety-clack just back here really bad, so I had to just put some electrical tape over this and actually just glue it sort of permanently, just because obviously I have to open this up for barrel cleaning and, you know, fusion engine maintenance and what have you. So that was another big issue. The third issue, aside from the space right here, and this is a GMP pin. I've tried other pins as well, but there was, if you torque the gun like this, obviously it's fixed, so I can't really do it now, but there was some space in here, and I actually had to stick a little piece of balsa wood in there to sort of shim it so it won't move, or at least it won't move as much. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. Just two bodies, and like I said, I don't really know why I'm doing this, but stock GMP receiver didn't come with the Allen bolt or anything like that. This is JG, so obviously this won't fit, but to do this, all I did, and before you actually fix this issue, I mean, this is the second one just of my gun that I've ran into, so presumably if you get a body with an Allen screw, this will have that issue. If it comes with a straight pin, I don't think it will. My friend has, oh Jesus, probably close to 8 GMPs just sitting right now. None of them have the Allen screw, and he doesn't have any of that issue. Maybe just some very mild, but nothing as much slop that it would actually throw the nozzle off or anything like that, which, I mean, you know, who knows how detrimental that will be, but still. Masking tape, cut it to the overall shape of this. Don't cut a hole in it, so you'll have a piece of tape right here. Just keep adding layers until it won't move anymore. And it's okay if you overdo it, because then whatever doesn't, you know, fit isn't going to actually stop the receiver from going on. It's just going to peel off. So, and that's all you need to do. And don't cut right here, you know, just drive the pin in. And that space issue that I said where I had to put balsa wood right here, this will actually, not cutting a center, and here in the masking tape will actually aid in putting some masking tape in this little hole right here. So, yeah, it's just something I wanted to point out. I was just kind of curious. So I didn't do it in any particular reason. I debated doing this video in the first place. But, yeah, after the second one, I was just like, oh my god, you know, and not just this, but, I mean, back here, and, you know, just slop everywhere. So, and partially that you could argue that, well, you know, it didn't fit in here because, you know, it was a little bit wider for that, you know, hex bolt, but whatever. I don't like those bolts just because, well, they're hideous. So, yeah, just wanted to make that video, and just a very quick fix, very easy fix. It's not really a tutorial just because it's mostly common sense, but no need to fuss on, if you do run into this issue, no need to fuss on making some plastic shim or, you know, something crazy like that. This is, I've tried several different ways, and this is just the easiest way. And once it's in, you can kind of take an X-Acto if necessary. Not even going to be able to see it that well in between there, but still, no big deal.